How's it going, guys? Equal here, and welcome back to the PGL. This is week 4 of the PGL, and I'm so excited about this week. This is so cool. So yeah, this week we are going up against a very good friend of mine called PaPaSea11's, whose link will of course be in the description. And C, as all the rest of the coaches do in this league, because this is a very competitive league, has a pretty scary draft. But I'm really hyped to go up against C because C is a good friend of mine. I've got two weeks that I'm really looking forward to. This is one of them, and week 9 is the other one that I'm really looking forward to because I get to play Vinny that week, and then I suppose Kelly as well. I think that's in week 13. But yeah, those are the ones that I'm really looking forward to, and this is the first one, and I'm really excited for this. So yeah, but without further ado, let's go ahead and look at his team. So his team has Tornadus T, Fortress, Amoongus, Latias, Genesect, Reuniclus, Tyrantrum, Heriama, Magmortar, Golurk, Megadiancy, and Rotom Wash. And then our team consists of Volcarona, Mega Altaria, Milotic, Gengar, Heliolisk, Mega Aggron, Avalugg, Swellow, Claydol, Crocodile, Terrakion, and Celebi. Yes. So let's look at his team. The first thing that I think of when looking at his team, the first thing that I think of when thinking of C is Volcarona, because C absolutely hates Volcarona. I've battled this guy 3 or 4 times now, and every time I've won, I've swept him and I've killed 6 mons with this Volcarona. It might have been 5 actually on the last one, but every time I've battled him, I've swept him with the Volcarona. So the first thing that I think of is, right, I have to bring Volcarona. If nothing else, just because I love the mon and he hates the mon and he can't do well against the mon, so we'll bring it. Why not? But a good thing about bringing this is it's stab fire type, because he has Fortress, which gets OHKO'd by this. Well, up to sturdy at least. Which I know that C has been known to run Custat Berry Explosion on his Fortress, so we have things for that. And he has Genesect, which is also 4 times weak to fire, and we outspeed it if it's not max speed. If it's mixed attacking, we outspeed it, which is good. So that's nice. You know, Volcarona does good against his team. He's got some nice 4 times weaknesses to fire. Let's see, what else? His draft is obviously very offensive. Between Megadiancy, the Golurk, Heriama, Tyrantrum, Magmortar, Reuniclus, his highest stat is special attack. Tornadus is kind of offensive. Genesect, again, you know, he's got a nice offensive power. But of course, if you have a lot of offensive power, you're sacrificing some defensive power. But C's done a very, very good job of managing that, because he has Latias, Amoongus, and Fortress. And of course Reuniclus if he wants to run defensive Reuniclus, which he might do, and Rotom Wash. So C's done a very good job of having options available for bulky mons. So, you know, he's drafted very well in that respect, and it's going to be hard to beat him. But just because it's C, I won't be mad if I lose to him. I mean, I know that we lost to an Esther, which was a 1-0. And it could have been avoided if I'd have played those last few turns out differently and I sacked off Swellow instead of Crocodile. And I'm a little bit iffy on that. But at the same time, I can't really be mad because that was a really good match. And I love that match so much. Considering, you know, he had one mon that got all the kills, which was Mega Charizard. And that was only because we didn't prep well for enough. We didn't prep enough for it. But, you know, I can't really be mad at that. That's just my fault, and that's just me being stupid. And we could have won anyway, so I'm not too mad. But yeah, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about C. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and run through our team that we have for this battle real quick. Let me move the draft over here. So yeah, starting off, we have Volcarona. It's the exact same set as last week. Roost, Quiver Dance, Fiery Dance, and Bug Buzz with Lumberry. 252 into HP, 204 into defense, 52 into speed, and a bold nature. Obviously with flame body, because who needs swarm? what do I say about this thing? It deals with the Genesect, it deals with the Fortress, it can set up on things, it can just do a lot of stuff. It's a good check for the Latias. Now, I know that Latias is specially defensive, and C likes occasionally running Assault Vest on Latias, and if he does that, then that's a bit of an issue, but it's not the end of the world. If it is Assault Vest, because it's a Latias, it doesn't have much offensive power. It has base 110 in special attack, but you don't really normally put much into the offensive stats. It might have Surf, it might well do, but we get a few Quiver Dances up on this thing and we're good, and then Bug Buzz just does all the work. Bug Buzz also deals with Reuniclus. What else to deal with? I thought there was something else, but there might not be. There isn't anything else. Nope, but that's fine, because Fiery Dance deals with a lot of stuff. It deals with Fortress, the Amoonguss, the Genesect, and then we can Flame Body that Hairy Armor if it's Sheer Force. If it's Guts, then we're in a bit of a problem. I wanted to put Giga Drain on this thing for the Rotom and for the Mega Diancie, because those two are the things that deal with this thing the most. Mega Diancie obviously one-hit KOs this thing. I wanted to put whatever berry that you put on there to halve rock type damage, but even then, Giga Drain I don't think kills unless we're set up, and that's not good. So really, Mega Diancie is a bit of a problem for this thing, but we have ways to counter that. And then Rotom. Rotom's Rotom. I'm not all that worried about Rotom. Granted, it can kind of deal with everything on our team, but with rocks, we're sort of whittling that thing down, and then just chip damage on it will be good and whatnot, so I'm not all that worried about it. But this thing, it's there to set up. If it sets up, it can deal with the Rotom easily, just Bug Buzz it to death, especially seeing as Rotom's a special attacker, so it's not going to be running Waterfall. Does Rotom get Waterfall? I don't think it does. So I'm not too worried about that, just got to set up on it. And yeah, and then obviously Quiver Dance for setup and then Roost for recovery, so we're good. Lumberry is for if he wants to status us. For instance, if he wants to spore us with the Amoonguss, which he might well do. If he wants to toxic us with the Reuniclus to prevent the setup, he might just do. If he wants to burn us with Magmortar, he can't because we're a fire type. Ignore that I said that. Forget that. If he wants to paralyze us with... Does Reuniclus get paralysis? Paralysis? I'm going to check that real quick. Reuniclus. Do you get Thunderwave? You do. So if he wants to Thunderwave us, we've got to check for that, because Thunderwave is a bitch. See, there you go. So you know we have a nice little set on this Volcarona. It's a common set. I know I've been running common sets for every week, and Kelly has spoken to me about that, and I'll be changing that up soon, hopefully. But yeah, it's kind of common, but it works, so I like it. Next up, we have Bandito the Crocodile, who is Choice Scarf and Moxie, Knockoff, Earthquake, Fire Fang, and Stealth Rock. A little bit less of a common moveset. Obviously, Knockoff and Earthquake, I've brought for the past 2 weeks. Choice Scarf Moxie, I brought for the past 2 weeks, and I brought the same EV spread for the last 2 weeks, and this will make the third, which is not good. So I'm not expecting to have to bring Crocodile to the week after this. At least, definitely not this set. I overuse this set way too much, and it becomes predictable. So yeah, this is the last week for a while that I'm going to be bringing this set, I think. But yeah, super duper common. A knockoff, obviously, for the Latias. I think it Oko's the Latias. I think. If not, if we're +1, then definitely, because we're adamant. It deals with the Reuniclus. It deals with the Golurk, especially if it's Assault Vest, we Oko, I'm pretty sure. Earthquake for another stab option. It deals with Magmortar, the Tyrantrum, stuff like that. Fire Fang for the Fortress. It deals about half to Fortress, which is good. And for Genesect, I think we Oko Genesect, and because we're Choice Scarf, we outspeed it, even if it's max speed, because people don't normally run Choice Scarf Genesect, I don't think. And then Stealth Rock, because we don't have rocks on the team if we don't have it on Bandito. So Bandito here is carrying our Stealth Rock. What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to lead with him turn 1 and then set up rocks, but I'm a little bit hesitant to do that because we've done that for the past 2 weeks. So C might see that coming, and he might prep for that. In which case, I'll leave with something else depending on what he's bringing. Obviously, again, the Mega Diancie is a bit of a problem because it deals with Winra, it deals with Bandito, it deals with Jett, and it deals with Titanic. So this is a bit of an issue. But we are Choice Scarf, so we do outspeed it, and then Earthquake does a nice chunk of damage. It's base 110 defense. So it might live. I think it does live, unless we're +1. But either way, we get a nice chunk of damage off, so I'm fine with that. So, super duper common set, barring Firefang and Stealth Rock, which is specifically for, the Bug Steel types and whatnot. But it's good. I like it. We'll rock out. We'll see how it works. It's good. Next up, we have Maria, our Milotic, who is the same set as I've been running previously. Just leftovers, Marvel Scale, Scald, Recover, Ice Beam, and Toxic. 252 into HP, 252 into regular defense, and then 4 into special attack with a bold nature. What can I say about Milotic? It's there to eat hits. It's a good special wall. Claydol kind of underperformed for us last time, and to be honest, we already have a ground type, and water type moves work better in our favour, especially against the Magmortar. And we can deal with the Mega Diancie this way because Mega Diancie cannot touch Milotic. Yes. Stuff like that. We can toxic stuff. We can toxic the Latias and the Tornadus T. Tornadus T is a bit of an issue because of Regenerator, so rocks aren't gonna hurt it at all. So this is good. This is good. This is a nice one to have, especially. Plus we have Ice Beam for the Tornadus T, so that's good. Yeah, it's the best special wall that I can find for this team, and it's the best bulky mon that I can find for this team. I was thinking a little bit about Mega Aggron, but we needed a Rapid Spinner because of his Mega Diancie and his Golurk, which gets Stealth Rock, and, so I'll get onto that in a minute. But yeah, this is good. Next up, we have Lullaby, hoping to redeem itself this week, even because it didn't do anything last week, even though, I probably could have done a little bit better with it last week, but that's my fault. This is a different set. Sludge Bomb, Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt, and Energy Ball. Choice Scarf with 252 into special attack, 4 into special defense, and 252 into speed with a modest nature. This thing, it speed ties with Mega Diancie. Not good. So we had to Choice Scarf this to guarantee that we outspeed, because most of the time Mega Diancie is run timid, and I know that C likes to run timid Mega Diancie as well. So this thing is being Choice Scarf this week. If it wasn't Choice Scarf, it would be Life Orb, in which case it would deal so much more damage. It would have a chance to OHKO a lot of his mons. So it kind of sucks that we're having to run Scarf and not Life Orb, but I need to outspeed the Mega Diancie, because if we don't, then I'm a little bit worried that we won't kill it. We have Maria, which is good. We have Bandito, which can, Earthquake it to Oblivion, which is good. But I need some more checks. I can't just rely on those two. So I have this thing there really a lot because of the Mega Diancie. It's built a lot for the Mega Diancie. So Sludge Bomb deals with that. It also deals with the Mungus, kind of. Stuff like that. Energy Ball, obviously, for the Rotom, for the Golurk. Thunderbolt for the Tornadus. And Shadow Ball for Stab, and to deal with the Reuniclus and the Latias and whatnot. I like Gengar because it's a very diverse mon. It has a very wide move pool, and I'm hoping that we can utilise that a little bit, even though we have Choice Scarf, so we're locking ourselves into one move. But who knows, maybe we'll just lock ourselves into the right move at the right time. So yeah, that's good. Next up, Jett here, who is 252 into attack, 252 into speed, 4 in special defense, Adamant Nature, Flame Orb Guts, Brave Bird, Quick Attack, U-Turn, and Facade. I'm not sure why I put 252 into speed, because I should have just speed crept the Tornadus, but I don't think it matters too much. We'd probably get another Life Orb hit off on that, or another Flame Orb off on that, but I don't think it matters too much because Swallow is frail and we do not have Roost. So yeah, this thing, common set, but a good set. You saw how well Swallow did last week. He got 3 kills. So I'm looking forward to using Swallow. Swallow is a really underrated mon, I think, and it's it's good that we get to use it, because it has similar stats to Talonflame. It doesn't have priority flying type moves, but it has similar stats. It has the same base attack, and it has slightly faster speed. It's not as bulky, but you know what? It's fine. It's a very nice mon. And it hits hard. It hits harder than people think. So I'm hoping that because C doesn't play a lot of lower tiers, he plays a lot of OU. We can sort of catch him off guard with this thing. I'm hoping. We probably won't because C is a great battler, but I'm hoping that we'll catch him off guard with this. And it's good, you know. Downside is we have nothing really for the Golurk. I was very tempted to run Choice Band Scrappy for the Golurk. But we're risking that he brings the Golurk then, otherwise we don't really have a reason for the Choice Band. And looking at my team, I don't really think he has a reason to bring it. Because what's weak to Golurk? The Gengar, I guess, but that's not a counter to it. Heliolisk is, but you know, Hidden Power Ice will do a lot. Claydol is, but yeah, I suppose Claydol is. And Terrakion is, but Terrakion can kill a Golurk, no problem. And we have a lot of counters for it, so he's not. I don't think he's going to bring the Golurk. If he does, fair play to him. I'll deal with it, but I don't think he will. So this thing is the best set that I think we have for it. I probably should have just sped crept the Tornadus. I don't know why I didn't. I should have done. But you know what? It's fine. We'll rock out. Why not? Then the last one that we have, because I don't want this video to run on too long. I've already been recording for a little bit of time. So the last one that we have is Titanic, who is our Avalugg. Same set, really, that we've been running for the past few weeks. 252 into HP, 4 into attack, 252 into special defense with a careful nature. Leftovers with sturdy, obviously, rocking Avalanche, Rapid Spin, Recover, and Iron Head, because Mega Diancie cannot kill us. Not only because it's sturdy, but I don't think it like, properly one-shots us. I think it deals, like, 70 or 60% to this thing because Avalugg is just that bulky. But Iron Head does OHKO because it has base 117 attack. This thing has the same base HP and the same base attack stat as Crocodile. That's good stuff. So an Iron Head will definitely OHKO that thing. And then Avalanche for stab, Rapid Spin for getting rid of his rocks, and then Recover to stall him out. Avalugg is also so good. As a lower tier player, I am very, very comfortable using Titanic. I'm very, very comfortable using Jett. And having used Crocodile and Volcarona in the past quite a bit, I'm happy using them too. So this team is good. It has a lot of familiarity behind it for me. So I'm hoping that our familiarity with the Mons can win us the game. Obviously C is a difficult opponent to face. But I think we'll do just fine. We kind of need a win. Because we're bottom of our division now. Because T-Train beat Lax. Which is, you know, fair play to T-Train. Good job, man. Lax is fucking scary. So yeah, everyone else in our division has 2 wins and 1 loss. So we kind of need a win. Because we have 2 losses and 1 win. But yeah, I'm happy about this match. I'm happy with our prep, I think. I think we've done decently. And I'm happy to be battling C. I don't know, it's always fun when you get to battle your friends, isn't it? I'd love to battle True and Powder, people like that. Who knows? Maybe if we make playoffs, but we won't. But maybe if we do. I don't know. But anyway, that's it for our team. So if you guys want to tell me what you think of the team down below in the comments, not the description. What am I talking about? In the comments, feel free to do that. And I'm hoping that this match goes well. Let's hope so. But anyways, thank you guys. I just cracked my neck. Oh my god. I just cracked my neck. I hate when that happens. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to click the like button because it tells me that I'm doing a good job and that you guys want to see more. But with that, I'm going to go and get up out of here. So thank you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Ah, my neck. Ah.